Hello.
What up, dude?
How you doing? Can you hear
Chilling,
me
bro.
okay? Mike's still doing weird stuff.
You're a little quiet.
I keep on doing this. Let's see.
It's just not normal sounding. If that makes sense. Sounds like your
Is that better?
sounds like your noise cancellation got turned off.
That's weird. Yes, no, maybe so. Any better?
Oh, I mean, it's fine. I can hear you.
I don't know why it's doing it. We'll see if it corrects itself or not. But sadly tonight we are only two of the two timers.
We're the real
missing
the real
right.
two timers are on tonight.
The title earning two timers. We are missing our esteemed colleague as he's out searching for his dog. I think one of his dogs ran away. So
Prayers up.
finds her. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder, is Pax chipped?
Yeah, she is, but the chips are weird because you have to get the dog and take him to a vet to scan the chip, and then they will call you, basically. Like, there's no way for someone to
so you
find.
can't just look at it on your own.
No.
That's not good.
I feel like you would have to have a battery for that, and I don't think they want to inject a dog with a battery.
Just walking around with a mini bomb on him.
To be honest, when I got her chipped, I thought that's what it was going to be, and then I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
I see.
But,
so yeah, it makes sense. It's just sending a local signal to something that's trying to receive it.
Well, you have to have the tool to be able to scan the chip, and then they'll be able to contact me. If Pax has gotten out of my backyard a few times, but never gone too far. So, but that's terrifying. When I've gone out a couple times with the gates been open and Pax is gone, I'm like, Pax, and she comes back. So
I was gonna say, you wonder and I think my wife might be a little weak, so if this gets bad, let me know. But I wonder if it's if they're not far enough away. Pax knows, your dog knows where it's fed, it knows where home is, right? But if the dog itself gets lost, I don't know how they get their way back, find their way back.
Pax is too scared to run away from me. I don't know Josh's dogs, so.
Oh yeah, Zach is an energy machine.
And some of them are adventurous and want to explore outside of their owners. So hopefully he finds her quickly.
I was going to say, hopefully we get an update by the end of this that the dog has returned or they have found her and everything's all good. But till then, it's just you and me. So
yep. Rough week, huh?
Nothing planned at all. Oh, it was like a preseason week, I saw the things I needed to see on tape. I'm getting my team lined up, getting the right positions in place. Got to draft a few more kick returners,
JJ's coming into his own. Justin will get some more targets next week.
That's right. I'm not panicked yet. I feel like I always come into the season and I'm like, if I lose week 1, maybe week 2, it's fine. And week 3, if I lose this week, which I'm playing Josh, so one of us is going to be
all right.
So we'll see. Yeah, how are you feeling?
Honestly, I felt like my team outperformed itself last week, even with Xavier going down. Having a chance on Monday night was nice, but I honestly do not have optimism for this year. So,
well,
I honestly don't even know who am I playing this week. Oh, I'm playing. I'll win. I'll win this. I'm playing Micah this week, so that's it. That's the Micah bye.
Nice to have a good early round bye.
Yeah. So,
early week.
If I lose this week, the season's over.
You need to change the team name and just draft every single favorable kick returner the rest of the year.
The good news is the annoying part is Xavier wasn't put on the IR, so he hasn't been ruled out this week. So I can't put him in the IR spot. But he's not. I know he's not playing for they said he's probably not going to come back till week 4. So
yeah, was it just dislocated?
Yeah, just dislocated. He's just rehabbing. So who knows? I mean, if he comes back week 4, can play. I'll be all right. But I picked up a couple kick returners and
Yeah, which I know we talked about this only a couple days ago. What's your renewed take now that this is like cemented as part of the league for this season at least?
Yeah.
Does your strategy change? Do you think this is going to actually be like a week in and week out? Certain guys are just going to be huge, or do you think it's going to be unpredictable in the same way that like defense and kickers are kind of hard to call?
I think it's going to be unpredictable because I was looking at the kick returners, trying to decide if I was going to bid on it. I put like $9 bid on someone. Dan spent $50 on kick returners this week. So, I mean, if it works out, it works out. But yeah, I think there's going to be weeks where some of these guys go off, and other weeks, like I don't think that Ravens kicker is going to get 180 yards this week. But I think it's a big part of our league this year. So I think the big thing is having receivers and running backs that are like RB2s or WR2s that are also returning kicks. Like I think for the Packers, I think like Jaden Reed, right? Like he's going to get targets, but he's also returning punt returns. So he's going to get extra yards. Guys like that are going to be huge. Starting guys, just kick returners is going to be risky. But I think sometimes you're going to have to take that risk. And I mean, I'm putting, not to give Micah my strategy, but I'm putting Sean Tucker in the RB3 of the Tampa Bay this week because he got 9 points last week, 80 yards on returns, right? So, and he could get a couple of rushes in here and there. So,
yeah, I think like worst case scenario is it becomes like a really annoying mechanic in the league, and there really is someone every week that's putting up like 17 points off of just like bogus return yards. I think best case scenario, it's just an added dynamic to the league, and you realistically can like you're saying, have guys that are like marginally viable in their existing positions, but then also get boosted. So it just kind of makes, I feel like, certain positions a lot more interesting, and maybe the waiver wire a little bit better. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, I don't think we'll do full recaps of this last week. It's kind of a getting to know you type of week for everyone. Some teams, I guess, anyone stand out to you? I don't know how much you were tracking the matchups or like who was playing well or not. Ben, I think, was the high scorer. Anyone that you're like, yeah, this team could be legitimately good this year, or you just think it's first week, you can't really tell?
Yeah, I mean, I think Ben's team's obviously good. I think the other two teams that stood out to me were Kevin's team. I think we knew his team was going to be pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then I think Nat's team was really good this week. I think she has a solid team too overall. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it takes like 3-4 weeks to kind of get into it, but I think there's a few teams that definitely kind of stood up. And then, I mean, Ryan's team is solid, right? He blew out Dan this week. So who's Hunter times Hunter?
Mitch.
Yeah. Maybe is this a Mitch championship year?
They come and go, right? If he's up there, he's going to be up there.
Yeah. I mean, Micah's team put up 105 points. He would have beat a lot of other teams. So he would have beat me. He would have barely lost to you. Would have crushed. I think the best point of this week is that Josh's team is terrible. So that's the best part.
He did do uniquely poorly, didn't he? I don't feel like his team is that bad, but no one really performed. I mean, I saw all these stats too, like if you're tracking, fantasy stuff, kind of beginning of the year here, it's like so many players start slow, and then like I think Jamar Chase was like wide receiver 66 in the first week or two, and then obviously he finishes like wide receiver 1 in fantasy last year, so it's kind of impossible.
Josh's team is good. I mean, he has McConkey and Thomas, who both didn't put up many points. And I mean, he has to be happy with McCaffrey putting up almost 20 in the first week. So, but the rest
no Kittle or Purdy this week, right? So we'll see.
Yeah, the rest of the 49ers are. I think Mac Jones is starting for them this week.
Oh, that's right. It is Mac Jones.
That'll be interesting to see.
We'll see what happens. I didn't put a slide together for this or anything, but in terms of fab, Marvin Mims had 129 return yards. Ironically, we had most return yards as our fab category this last year, and Mims is owned by Matt, so Matt gets $5 of fab this week. So congratulations, Matt.
Nice.
There has been some discussions between the production crew at the Two Timers and some of the officiants and or commissioners of the league, and it seems like we might also be moving for the Are You Smarter Than a Two Timer daily fantasy thing. If you win that week to week, there might also be a fab reward for that. So we might have multiple ways to gain fab, which would also incentivize people to be involved in the Are You Smarter Than a Two Timer daily fantasy thing.
Who won this week? It was Jonesy, right?
I believe it was Jonesy. I actually have not checked. The Two Timers were like squarely middle of the pack. I can say that. I don't think we were necessarily very good. Let's see.
That was on you and Josh. I didn't really have any say in this one, so
we win and lose as a conglomerate here.
I said we pick it this week without Josh.
I think we should do it on the show if I can figure out how to navigate this thing. It's so different to the normal contest. Sorry, I can share my screen if it's easier, but I can't see.
I think we need to go over the waiver wire as well and just highlight some.
Sure. Let's start there. So let's start with waiver wire transactions. Let me pull that up. If you want to talk through it while I'm grabbing stuff, go for it.
Well, yeah, I think the big ones, obviously, Dan took two guys. He took Jawan Johnson. He put $26 on him. What did he do last week? He didn't even have return, so he just picked him up, I guess.
Here's all the fab offers that I'm showing right now. I guess it might be hard to see.
So he put 26 on a tight end who he's not a kick returner. So that's that. He also the Chimera DK or Dyke. I don't know how you say that one, but
we're going Dyke. Full Dyke.
We'll go Dyke. 27. You look at that. There was 5 other offers on it, including me and you. Right? You put $1. Dave put
that was my throwaway. I did not realize that these returners were going to be this hot of a commodity.
I didn't either. I put 9 on him, expecting to win it. I'll be honest, and then got outbid by 3 other teams. Ben put 10. Matt, is that Matt? Yeah, Matt put 23, and then Dan won it for 27. So that was a good bid by Dan. We'll see if it pays off. And then Chris got Trevion or Kendra Miller for 20. Is he the RB1? No, he's
DeAndre Miller. No, he's behind Kamara, but he is a kick returner. So he's a kick returning running back, which is rare, I would say, in our league. And I was looking for that option too. I put $11 up. I thought I was stretching with 11, but turns out I was well below.
It's interesting because the one that won that was very anti kick return points here, right? So Jonesy goes out, even though he got outvoted, and picks up Kendra Miller. So we'll see how it all pays off with Dyke and Miller and these returners. I think the next 3 weeks will be like a telltale sign of kick returners and how it plays in our league, to be honest. So
yeah, because we're all reacting to it right now, right? We're seeing the numbers and we're like, how's this going to happen? Could be maybe someone like Dyke is a league winner type of situation. Could be he has 5 points the rest of the whole year. So, or every game for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Be curious to see if Dan plays him.
Yeah, that's be interesting. And then Josh outbid you for Dallas D. Are you upset about that?
Not necessarily. I'm still, maybe this is misled, but I'm still squarely in the camp of you can find defenses based on matchup to play. I liked the idea of Dallas. I will say that's my reaction right now. Josh and I play each other this week, and if the Dallas D is a deciding factor, then yes, I'll be upset.
Are you streaming deep defenses this year?
For the most part, right now. I don't know if I'll do it all year. It'll kind of depend. But I am streaming them at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. You have set defenses, don't you?
No, I've been streaming the last couple of years. But it worked out that I had New England this last week, and New England's playing Miami this week. So.
Yep, that's good.
Sometimes it works out. I mean, I'm gonna have to probably trade them out in the next week or two, but they played Pittsburgh and Carolina, so we might keep them.
I was taking a look at this just because everyone talks about having set defenses or not. The Denver D, which went pretty expensive in our league, had 20 points this last week. I'm pretty sure. So I don't think all defenses are probably worth that, but the Denver D certainly seems to be worth the money at this point comparatively. So we'll see.
Yeah, I picked up New England's D right after the draft, and I mean I like it because Vrabel's a coach now. He's a defensive minded guy, but we'll see how it pays off.
Yeah, it's like defenses are interesting to stream. You don't necessarily need like someone that'll hold everyone to low points, but you need turnovers and stuff. Anyway, that's waiver wire. We'll have to keep an eye on what happens. No trades yet in the league. I wonder if you had to guess when the first trade is going to happen and who you think it might involve from not from a player but a team owners.
Week 5, David Dean
to himself.
To Micah. It's a great offer.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You get these 4 guys for 1 man. Mike's gonna be like, yeah, okay, that sounds good.
4 viable kick returners that you can play week in and week out.
Actually, that's gonna be. David's gonna start trading kick returners.
We're calling it now. Maresco's got it. Week 5, Dave and Michael. We'll see what happens. All right.
I think David has a lot of kick returners, doesn't he?
He might. I know. I mean, he's got Turpin. He was one of the guys that like targeted in the draft to, to have some options.
He picked up Duvernay too, which had a lot of return yards this past week. So we'll see.
We shall see. Let's do this real quick. Fab categories. Put 4 or 5 up here. What do you think?
I mean, not Mike, obviously, and then we'll go from there.
Let's start to do this by categories again. I know we normally get into this, so let's maybe say quarterback statistics for this week because that's easy.
Yeah, most touchdown. Nah, that's too hard to think. Most yards.
With passing yards.
Most passing attempts. Most is interceptions a good one, or is that going to be a tie?
I think that'll be a tie. We can do most incompletions.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
And then let's do like one more.
Most rushing yards.
Fewest total yards. Yeah, I'll do QB with most rushing yards. I'm fine with that.
Too.
I like that. I like that statistic. We're not biased at all. This is a completely,
I mean, I think Ryan's going to win that one, but we'll put that one on there.
All right, let's see what happens.
Right.
So fewest total yards. So this is going to be passing and rushing combined. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So make your QB selections. Maybe put a real dud in there. Who needs some fab?
I'm going to pick up Mac Jones. Mac Jones will be my starting QB.
So there you go. That's the first fab category. There might also be fab on the line for, I think, what we should do now, which is our pick'em, or not our pick'em, but our daily fantasy situation.
What did the commissioner want to? Is it 5 for this as well?
Well, here's the thing. It's traditionally been 5 for the picker wheel category. Do you think another 5 being $10 a fab up for grabs a week is too much money? Do you think we should do like 2 and 3 and keep it like the same total amounts, or do you think we do like heavy rollers?
I say it's 3 if you win. It's 5 if you beat the 2-timers by like 30 plus points or something like that.
30 plus points?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So 5 for traditional fab, picker wheel, is what we're proposing. This will all have to be reviewed and confirmed. But we propose $5 for picker wheel, normal category. And then, what did you say, $3 if you are on the top of the daily fantasy. And it's
5 if you beat us by 30.
Beat us by 30. Yeah, I think that's
fair. And if we win, all 3 of us get 25.
Yeah, we should do some type of incentive. Or there should be a cost where it's like if you win, you get 5. But if you lose to the 2-timers, you have to pay each 2-timer like 1 or something like that.
We
don't need to get it too complicated. We'll keep us out of it. We only get money if we win. If we are the top
team, we get $2 each.
$2 each. That's it. But that's the most the 2-timers can make. Is $2 each. All right, that sounds good to me. All right, well, with that in mind, let's navigate over to the situation here and set our lineup. So here, let me share because you can't see it right now. So this is the way this works. We have $200, right, to set a complete lineup. The cheapest player is $10. So we need to have at least $10 per position, and we can go from there, if that makes sense. I know this is probably kind of small, so just let me know if you want to see it. How do you want to do this? You want to start with like specific guys you like this week? You want to go positionally? I'm kind of down for whatever.
Let's go positional first.
Okay,
Click
so
running.
start with
Let's go. Yeah, QB is fine. Or running back. Let's do QB last. Running back. Okay.
I mean, there weren't really many like huge standout running backs, you know? I almost think we go CMC this week because he's like the only offensive component of that team.
The problem is if Mac Jones can't throw the ball, do they just stuff the line? That's
Maybe, but he'll get dumped down targets. I think this could be a big CMC game.
All right, let's do
You're
CMC.
right; they could get stuffed, but I kind of like it.
I'm done.
And he's cheaper than like the premier guys in the 40s.
Yeah, that's true.
So we get CMC at 31.
Who's Kamara
let's see
playing?
who's like cheap. They're playing each other. So Kamara would be playing San Francisco.
Oh yeah, I kind of like taking both backs from that, but I don't know if that's too much money. I mean, he's 31 as well.
$62 is a little high. I would say we want to go like mid 20s if we can. Like maybe Kenneth Walker is a sneaky pick, but against Pittsburgh, I don't know about that.
Nah, he's also.
Let's come back to this. Let's see what we
about
can
him
get
being
value from receiver position. Emeka Egbuka is going to be creeping up here pretty soon.
I mean, he's already expensive. Holy! After 1 week.
Anyone you like receiver that comes to mind, regardless of price, that you like their matchup this week?
Honestly, don't know a lot of the matchups this week.
CD against the Giants, that could be big.
Yeah, but he also has slippery hands right now.
It's true. I don't hate Sun God against Chicago potentially.
That I don't hate Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we do
Carolina.
Marvin Harrison against Carolina. Let's start there. That's cheap. And maybe Sun God for 32.
Let's do it. Then we just need a cheap wide receiver for 3.
So we've got 6 players left, minimums of 10. So we got like 47 extra bucks to kind of mess around with. Tight end. I almost say we go budget with tight end.
It's fine. Keep going down.
Washington, maybe?
Yeah, I don't mind that. Or Freiermuth had a big game with Rodgers now. Rodgers loves his tight ends.
Fannin kind of took over Njoku a little bit. I don't know if we can quite trust him yet, though. I don't hate Kraft against Washington. I mean, I could see that kind of going both ways.
I mean, he's going to be their top 3 receiver all year, so.
You think this will be a shootout or kind of a little bit of a dogfight?
I think both offenses are good. I don't know. I mean, I think the Packers win this game personally, but I also don't know by how much or what the offense is going to look like. I don't know Washington's D that well. I know they have a good line, right? I don't know their secondary.
Yeah, they played quite well against. I mean, to be fair, against the Giants, but I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent.
Go down a little bit on tight end.
I'm indifferent on tight end.
We could
go Hunter Henry again. We did that last week against Miami. That might not be a bad move.
Yeah, we could do him or Cade Otton against Houston.
I like a value Otton or Henry against
I like that too.
Semi-bad teams. I don't care which one you pick.
Let's go Otton.
Okay, we'll try Otton out. So now we freed up a little bit extra money. Let's go defense real quick. We could just go all out $20 against Indianapolis for Denver.
I don't really like that though, because Indianapolis looked good last week.
I agree. We could do you could do your defense against Miami. Yeah, let's do that. So $80 on 4 players, so we can average $20 a player. Let's revisit quarterback because we're not probably going to want to spend $20 unless you want one of these guys. Maybe Caleb Williams against Detroit has a better game. I'm not sure.
Caleb Williams scares me.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is this mid-tier, I don't really want any of these guys. I don't really want to spend on Geno, Daniel Jones.
No, if we're gonna spend money, we spend money on. We go big. What the
Baker?
Where the fuck is Jordan Love?
He's probably up here.
No, he's not.
Oh no. I'll go Jordan Love if he's cheap. Why not?
There he is. He's
$21. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you feel confident in that selection, or do you feel iffy?
Yeah, yeah, he looks good.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a good like $20 ish per player now for our last three. So if we come back to running back, I'm okay with almost splurging a little bit on running back here, as long as we leave what?
I'm down to go your Montgomery boy, like because he's probably gonna get a touchdown or two against.
Do you like Montgomery more than Kenneth Walker? I'm
not
sure I do.
I feel like Kenneth Walker is getting pushed to the second string right now after his last week, but I could be wrong. He could have a bounce back game.
I like the idea of a budget. We already have Sun God, so I kind of want to like bank on that game being a little higher scoring.
What about it? What about Aaron Jones for 25?
At Atlanta, yeah, I do that. Let's do that. I think he looked decent. I know he's kind of split in time with Jordan Mason, but he's still getting meaningful touches. All right, so good. We have like kind of a budget play probably. What's like cheap receivers? So we can spend like, 15, 16
Hollywood.
on each.
Do Hollywood Brown.
Where was he? 14?
Yeah, do him.
Okay, and then we got $20 left on a flex. That's not bad at all. So the most expensive player we can afford here. Bateman, I don't like. RJ Harvey, I could see going both ways.
Why the fuck is Jordan Addison $20? He's not even playing.
We could go Charbonnet if you really like him that much more than Kenneth.
I'm good with that. I'm good. You choose this last one.
I like Kenneth Walker. I don't want to. My heart doesn't want to do injury. Let's go RJ Harvey and see how the young kid does. Okay. I think this is okay.
Let's do it. All
right.
Well, now everyone knows our team.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, check our chat. What's going on in our chat? Wow. Lots of things going on in the chat.
Let's
revisit here.
We are hot tonight.
Not dissimilar. Yeah. Let's revisit the chat. Let's spend some time in the chat room here.
Didn't realize we had viewers tonight.
Okay.
That Dyke guy is both kick return and the Titans suck.
And the Titans suck. All right. Good point. Unopposed spending. That's a good point. We're bad announcers, I guess. Under on week 5 for trade.
I put $10 on it, Dan.
All right, Dan. Fab money, Maresco, or real money?
I was saying real money, but
let's keep it in the league.
I'll do
Fab
$10,
money.
Or I'll give you your trophy before week 5. Week 3.
Week 3. Wow.
3 kick returners.
I told you I like Kenneth Walker. I can't go against him.
All the reports I'm reading are negative on Kenneth Walker, Dave. I like the guy.
Dan makes a fair point.
That is true. I'll go Fab. That's fine. 10 Fab. Dan, you want it? Do you want it?
This is on a trade though, but David's listening, so David controls effectively what would happen here.
We'll find out who David likes better. I actually kind of like our team. It's a mix of old school plus young guys.
Yeah. Now I guess everyone knows our selections. So you could either copy it and just cover us basically, or you could where to make changes in order to blow past us. I guess we do have both commissioners in the chat right now though. So while you guys are here, will you approve our maintain $5 for the picker wheel fab? You get $3 if you are number 1 in the daily pick'em, and you get a full 5, so an additional $2 if you beat the Two Timers team by 30 points.
If you don't win by 30, you get 3. And you're jealous of our team. It's all good.
The commissioners are more
Wait, what?
interested in just talking trash with
Hey,
us
can you pull up the
than
league standings real quick?
improving our. Yeah.
Can you
I'll
pull up the
switch
league
over that.
standings real quick? I want to see the bottom 2 teams.
Yeah. Here you go.
There's one on the bottom that was projected to go 14-0, and I think he's 0-1 right now. Oh, JD5?
JD5, I'm just Ken. Didn't break 100 points this week.
But JD5, I think, was projected to go 14-0 before this week.
It's true. He was cursed by the preseason power rankings.
It's sad that our 2 commissioners are only beating the fake 2-timer at this point in the season.
Yes. And the undisputed favorite to win the toilet bowl in Micah is doing better than them.
That is true. Good point, Dave. Good point. So we'll see. It is true.
I don't know if you heard the intro, Dave. Josh was looking for his dog.
I mean, it is an excuse still to not be on this call. Did the dog actually run away?
He's looking for a better fantasy owner or just owner.
R35.
All right, we got approval. Sweet. Excellent. So potentially up for those of you that aren't the commissioners listening right now, if you do go back and listen to this, potentially $10 up for grabs in Fantasy Fab, which is not insignificant. Like you could, win a few weeks and basically replenish your entire budget. So
that's a lot for kick returners. So
oh, yikes.
Josh will probably never see this, but this is great. I mean, I think money on the waiver wire this year is actually more important than it's ever been, personally. And that's why I was on the other call. I think I was pushing for kick returners to stay. One, because I think makes waivers more interesting. Sure, it can change a matchup really fast, but 2, also I don't like changing rules midseason. Personally, I texted that to you and Josh. Like I think once we have a rule, we just kind of stick with it, and we'll revisit in the off season. I'm totally fine taking it away next year.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think that if it's super, super disruptive, I appreciate Dave's approach to like wanting to address it when it is. But I also like the precedent being set that like, hey, it's what we agreed to for now, and we can address it in the offseason type of thing. So we'll see. Maybe we'll regret saying that in a few weeks, but I do like that standard. Yes, that's right, Dan.
Hey, Dave, can we change the rule now that Dan spent half of his fab? Let's put a vote out.
I guess, to be fair, since we now have the daily pick'em and the picker wheel, there's not really anything other than bragging rights on the line for weekly picks. So we'll start sending those back out if people want to do them, but maybe we'll give you we'll make a sticker or something and send it to you if you're.
We never did anything for it, did we? It was just bragging rights in last year, wasn't it?
I think so. I don't know though. Because we sent it out to the league, like in the Google Forms, type thing.
Yeah.
And people were able to interact with it. But yeah, maybe it was just bragging rights. Anyways, let's roll into picks.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we don't have the form prepped, so we're not going to send it out right now. But hopefully by this time next week, we'll be able to get anyone that wants to involved in picks, and we can kind of get the charts flowing again. So,
do we know what the picks results were last week?
Yes, Dan sent them to me, but I don't remember who won. I have all the picks in terms of who picked what. Let me grab that.
I actually don't remember who I picked. That's why I'm kind of curious. I can't hear you now. Just FYI. I think it's your side. Yeah, I think it's your side, right? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you. I think you're back. Hold on. Nope. Wait.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, you're good now.
Does it still sound like weirdly distant, or is it better now?
I can't tell, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it's better actually.
I think that my phone is pulling up like the continuity camera thing, and it's like trying to pull the mic in two different directions.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you sound way better now.
okay, so in the Clark versus Ben matchup, Ben, I was the only one that chose me. Everyone else chose Ben.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to keep a tally of this somehow. I don't think we're just going to remember this.
Yeah, hold on, I got it. Give me a second.
Actually, let's do it this way. Sorry for the live action situation here.
Oh, wait, so who is it? Me, you.
You, Josh, and Dan all have a point. 1 point. Dave versus Jonesy. Dan and Chris took Jonesy. So you, Dan, and Chris both get a point. Does that make sense?
Yep, got it.
Matt versus Chris, which is this. Matt versus you. Everyone except for Moresco gets a point.
Okay.
Nat versus Josh. Josh lost. Dan was the only one that took Nat.
Okay.
Mitch versus Micah. Josh and Clark get a point for taking Mitch. Hannah versus Weggy. Dan is the only one that took Hannah, so everyone else gets a point.
Okay.
Dan versus Ryan. Clark is the only one that took Ryan, and he gets a point. I think that's
all right. Everyone got 4, and I got 3.
Oh, so 4 for Josh, 4 for Dan, 3 for Moresco. Unlucky there. Well, we'll keep that one on record for the tallying of the entire thing. But moving into this week's matchups, who do you like between Josh and I, Moresco?
Starting off with a banger. Can you go down to Josh's bench? Why is his wide receiver 2 open?
He doesn't have a wide receiver, too. He's probably going to start Calvin Ridley, would be my guess.
I bet you he starts Kayshawn.
Well, he could do that as well.
Go back up, please.
Wait, why do I have 2 less bench spots than him?
Because he has an IR spot, and then he has someone on his bench that's not in his starting lineup.
Oh, that's right. He's got an extra one. Nice. Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to go with Clark here.
I'm also going myself. We'll collect Josh's picks hopefully before games start.
We know who Josh is picking for this one.
David versus Natalie. A 1-0, an undefeated team versus a team looking for their first win in the season. I'll start this off. Wow, Natalie's team is actually kind of good. But I don't like a lot of Natalie's matchups. I'm going David's team. I'm saying Dave wins.
I'm going to go Nat on this one.
Alrighty. Nat when did she change her name to Sherbert?
Sometime this week. Wasn't there last week, so.
I think she was still Boba Komet last time around. All right. Mitch versus Weggy.
Mitch versus Weggy. I'm going Weggy.
I am going to go. I'm going to go Mitch. I think Mitch is going to get on a little bit of a roll here.
What?
But we'll see. All right. Moresco versus Micah. Not even going to think about this one. I'm going Moresco.
I'm going myself. Next. Dan's picking in the chat.
A couple of undefeated. Oh, is he? Nice.
Does Dan think he gets to be in the competition for the season-long one?
He's trying. Let's see. Josh. Nah, he didn't pick my game. Mine and Josh's. Oh, he picked Josh. Nah, we're not counting Dan's picks. Irrelevant data here.
Irrelevant. I mean, put it in the Google form when we send it out to Dan.
Yeah. We will. We'll pre-fill it. Hannah versus Jonesy.
This is me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Interesting. I'm actually going to go Jonesy here.
I think I'm going to go Hannah. Yeah, I'm going to go Hannah. See what Dan said. We can turn off the chat, or we can kick you out of it, Dan.
Dan picked Micah over me. His picks are
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Who's he going to pick for the Hannah game? Let's see. Okay, the penultimate match. JD5, the least original rename in our entire team league, versus a slightly more original rename. Still sticking with the coming home, but a little bit different. So Matt versus Dan. I think this is my pick first. I hate to say it, but I'm going to go Dan.
I'm going to go Matt. I think Dan's team underperforms for 2 straight weeks, and Jaden Daniels gets shut down by the Packers. So,
all right. Penultimate? How are you supposed to say it, Dave? Is that wrong, Maresco? Penultimate?
Penultimate? I think so.
Penultimate. It's like peninsula, you know?
Penultimate? That's the right
Penultimate?
way. I don't know how else to say it.
We're about to get schooled, apparently. A lot of
what is this matchup of the week? What's the word for this one?
Final. Ending. Completed.
The finale.
Now I'm really penultimate.
It is the first for second place team after 1 week. What a matchup we have here. If this doesn't get matchup of the week on Yahoo, Yahoo's system is messed up.
Hold up while we're here, just so we can all be clear. Can you hear this?
Penultimate.
Penultimate.
Penultimate. Penultimate.
Penultimate.
Penultimate.
Say it, Clark. Come on, 3 times, 5 times fast.
Penultimate. 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 I don't know. Feels like I'm saying something phallic at some point. Dan's jumping ahead in the picks here. He's picking Ben before we've even announced the matchup. Ben versus Ryan, though. Maresco, what do you think? Keep in mind, Ryan has no kicker at the moment.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to go Ryan, actually, on this one.
You know, I am as well. I think Lamar could have a big day against Cleveland, potentially.
Yeah, that's what I looked at. I was like, Lamar Baker. Lamar versus Cleveland.
Baker could have a big game, too. Who knows, you know? But, yeah, we're going Ryan. That winds it out. We will get a form together and kind of put this in a more, you know, digestible format for people to participate in. But I think that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah, that's all we got, I think.
Wanted to be quick today. Took 43 minutes. So it is what it is. Any update on Josh's dog?
There have been no chats. We could FaceTime in here if you want.
I don't want to make it worse than it might be. If they're worried or anything. Thoughts and prayers with Josh, Kristen, and their dog. Hopefully, second dog. Hopefully they find her. Everything's all right. But
yep.
I think that'll wrap it up from us here. That was the penultimate thing to our final closing thoughts here.
No final closing thoughts before the week starts tomorrow?
I really hope that kick returners just end up being like the most fickle thing ever, where people start them and they get like 2 points, and then there's another guy going off for like 18.
I think there is a problem with that desire, because I think the point that Ben and Chris both made, like, these guys are going to get at least 4 to 6 points because they're going to run out from the 0 to 20 almost every single time.
That is true.
So, but I will say the fickle part of it is they have 2 kick returners on their team now, right? So it depends on what side they kick to. And
yeah, that's true.
It's totally different. So
I do really like. Well, we could never make it so that like kick returning yards are only post, you know, the 35-yard line or whatever. But like, I don't mind that punt returners get 10 points per return yard, right? Like to the Turpin point. It's like, yeah, why not? How often do you see punt returns more than like 30 yards? And if you get 3 points for 1 or 2 30-yard returns, like, sure, why not? Just like the garbage time aspect of kickoff returns that feels frustrating.
Yeah. I wonder, can you pick up, and this is a question for Dave if he's still here, like the Packers have Keyshawn Nix on returning certain things. Could you pick him up? He's a cornerback.
It's a good question. I don't think so. We can take a look right now, but I don't think you can pick up any type of defensive players. Yeah, no, Nix. Nix does not show up on the players list.
I feel like we should put those guys in.
Could be.
The thing you can do is literally just add a kick returner slot. I don't know if you can do that in the Yahoo either. Like at the end of next year, if we want to keep kick returning.
I have a feeling that's what the vote will be. It'll either be get rid of them, bring them down to 25 points, or give them a designated slot.
Yeah. Replace the kickers with a kick returner. Be kind of sick, actually.
It'd be tough to do that, though, because like kick returners aren't designated as kick returners. So it's like, what's to stop you from starting like 3 or like 4 decent wide receivers and one's not a kick returner? I don't think we could like limit points to just return yards is all that's scored.
I bet you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Yahoo works, but
yeah. Well,
so we go to sleeper.
I think we should. We do need to get a sleeper league like spun up this season as a test account.
I'm playing one.
Going. Are you? Do you like it?
It's way nicer. I'll be honest.
All right.
I started my other family league in Yahoo. Regrettably, my brother was trying to get me to sleeper, and I was in another sleeper league. And now that I'm in sleeper, I'm like, it's so much nicer than Yahoo.
All right.
So,
well, maybe we'll have to.
I'll have a conversation with Dave.
Sounds good. On that note, we'll log off here for the evening. We'll play ourselves out with our good old.
I'm gonna ride Micah.